On the day we were supposed to get married at the courthouse, my boyfriend Samuel Lee had someone kick me out and brought in Rachel, his childhood sweetheart. He looked at me nonchalantly and said, "Rachel's child needs legal custody. After we divorce, I'll marry you." Everyone thought that I, being so in love with him, would willingly wait another month for him. After all, I had already waited for him for 7 years. But that very night, I accepted my family's arrangement for an international marriage and disappeared from his world. 3 years later, I accompanied my husband back to the country for ancestor worship. My husband had some urgent business, so he arranged for the local branch company to pick me up. Unexpectedly, I ran into Samuel Lee, whom I hadn't seen in 3 years. "You've made enough of a fuss. Come back. Rachel's child is about to start kindergarten. You'll be responsible for picking him up and dropping him off." One in the arrival hall, I saw someone holding a sign with my English name. As I walked over, I realized it was Samuel Lee, whom I hadn't seen in 3 years. He was there with Rachel and a few of his good friends, all craning their necks and looking around expectantly. "Sam, isn't that your doormat Olivia?" one of them said. Samuel looked surprised to see me too, but quickly pretended to be indifferent and said, "See, I told you she'd come crawling back." The group snickered and looked at me. Olivia disappeared without a word back then. Now that she sees Sam successful, I bet she cries herself to sleep every night regretting it. "But Olivia, if you wanted to pretend to bump into him, why did you just wear casual clothes? Couldn't you have dressed up a bit? Don't tell me you can't even afford decent clothes without Sam. You must be in a really bad state." In the past, whenever I went out to see Samuel, I would always put on my most exquisite makeup and choose the most flattering clothes, presenting my best side to him. But now, there was no need for that anymore because of my pregnancy. My husband doesn't let me wear makeup and wants me to dress comfortably. This casual outfit was specially customized for me by someone he hired. However, hearing their words, I realized they only knew my English name but didn't know that I was the person they were supposed to pick up. Seeing that I remained silent, someone who used to be closer to me quickly tried to smooth things over. "Olivia, it's good that you're back. Actually, Sam has been looking for you all these years, asking around for news about you." Samuel's smile froze, then he pretended to be nonchalant and said, "Rachel's child is about to start kindergarten. From now on, you'll be responsible for picking him up and dropping him off." Samuel was still his same arrogant, self-righteous self, but I was no longer that young girl who always accommodated him. Seeing him again, all I felt was annoyance, not wanting to waste time with him here. I was about to reveal my identity when Rachel spoke first. "Olivia, don't blame Sam. He did this to take care of you too. After all, who knows what you've been up to during these 3 years you disappeared. Now that you're in such a poor state, you couldn't even handle being my personal assistant if he offered you the job. Don't worry, no one will look down on you if you help me take care of my son." 3 years later, Rachel was still as arrogant as ever, still able to make me frown in disgust. Samuel misunderstood my expression as jealousy and anger towards him, a hint of smugness flashing in his eyes. "Alright, enough with the fuss when you can't even make it out there anymore," he said. "Just take care of the kid properly and stop causing trouble. You need to know your place. Don't worry,